Do 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 do. Dee dee da da. Dee 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 dee. Oh, hello there. Fancy seeing you here. What's going on? Welcome to something very unusual. I've decided to do something rather different today because now I am out and about. I hope you are feeling well. Hi, everybody. This is Mr. Duncan in England, live right now. How are you today? Are you okay? I hope so. I really hope you are happy. As you can see, I am out and about in the public, amongst the people. However, as you can see behind me, there aren't many people around. Where are all the people? There don't seem to be many people around, as you can see. Right now, I am in the centre of a place called Much Wenlock, which is where I happen to live. First of all, I'm going to put a little bit of hand sanitizer on my fingers because I've been touching all sorts of things before I came here. So I'm just going to put a little bit of hand sanitizer on my hands to make sure all of those horrible bugs are killed. There we go. Okay, I'm all clean again. Isn't that nice? So I hope you are doing well today. This is something that I decided to do. A lovely live stream, something different. If you haven't seen my live streams from the place in which I live, well, this is Much Wenlock in Shropshire, or as we call it nowadays, Waterworld, because many parts of this area are now under water. They are actually swimming around. Many houses are now submerged in water. So a very unfortunate series of events have taken place over the past 2 or 3 weeks. We've had lots of rain here in the UK, and because of that, we've had a lot of flooding in this area. So hello to everyone. I don't know how many people are on here at the moment because I can't really see the screen very clearly because the light is rather strange today. So I hope you can hear me. If you can hear me, please say, Mr. Duncan, we can hear you. And then we can get underway. I've just been to a little shop just over there, and they sell lots of lovely cakes and also hot drinks as well. So I've got a lovely cup of coffee here. So please excuse me whilst I have a little slurp of my coffee. Thank you very much. Oh, look what I've got here. So I have my cup of coffee. Excuse me whilst I have a little slip and a little slurp. Apparently I can be heard perfectly. Very good. It's very nice to know that you can hear what I'm saying, or else all of this would be a waste of time. Hello to the live chat. I suppose I should say hello to the live chat first of all. Wow, there are so many people here at the moment. Hello to Grace Chin. Hello also to Sabahat, Marina, also Jack Dar. Hello Jack Dar, watching in Kurdistan. A very big hello to you as well. Wishing you are all happy, says Phung Du Chung. I have a feeling you might be watching in Vietnam. I think so. I think that's where you are. Hello, Mr. Duncan. I am looking forward to seeing the town. Well, to be honest with you, there aren't many people around. There's just me and that old guy over there. That's it. That's it. We are the only two people who are out and about at the moment in Much Wenlock. And I think even he is now going home. So I am now live. Thanks to the wonderful technology of YouTube. Thank you very much to YouTube for allowing me to do this and to be here with you live. Right now it is, I think it's around about 2:10 in the afternoon on a lovely sunny, well, almost sunny. The sun keeps coming out sometimes, but then it goes back in. However, you might notice behind me that there aren't many people around, and I suppose maybe one of the reasons, maybe, I'm not sure, but maybe the reason is the coronavirus. Maybe that's the reason why there aren't many people out and about at the moment. Do you think so? So what about you? Have you been affected so far by the ongoing situation with the coronavirus or COVID-19? What is your name, sir? My name is Duncan. Many people call me Mr. Duncan, and I teach English here on YouTube. I've been doing this for a very long time. Can you guess how long I've been doing this for? Not 2 hours. 14 years. Definitely. This coffee has gone the wrong way. So, yes, 14 years. Thank you, Matt Lindell, for saying 14 years. Yes, I've been doing this on YouTube for 14 years. Can you believe it? Thank you very much for your company. We are talking about public and words connected to being in the public, because today I am out and about. So when we say out and about, we are saying that we are walking around in an open place. So if you are walking around in an open place amongst other people, or maybe you are traveling from one place to another, we can say that you are out and about. So today I am out and about in the place I live in, which happens to be Much Wenlock. So this is a live stream, a special live stream for Thursday afternoon, live from England. You might see some people walking by because I am out in the public. I am amongst the people. And in a few moments we will be looking at words and phrases connected with public. The word public. Hello to Aziz. Hello, Aziz. Oh, I see. You are the same age as me. Ooh, very nice. So when is your next birthday, Aziz? When are you 55? I will be 55 in August. It's on its way. I will be soon an old man. The first time watching your live stream. It is very interesting. Thank you very much to T Tan Vin Nong, who is watching in, I think you are watching in Vietnam. I know I have a lot of people watching in Vietnam over the past few days. Thank you once again to Alex D, who is a well-known English teacher on YouTube. He has a lot of followers in Vietnam. Mr. Duncan, can you please say hello to my friend, Mr. Asgar, says Maths and Physics. Hello, Mr. Asgar, and I hope you are feeling good today. I hope you are enjoying this live stream. Something different, something unusual. I am walking around the streets, drinking my coffee. Oh, and also, guess what? I also have a cake as well, a lovely chocolate cake. Look at this. So this is actually a mint chocolate brownie. Look at that. So not only do I have a cup of coffee, I also have a lovely cake as well. If you ever get the chance to come to Much Wenlock, I suggest that you do, because it's a lovely place, a very small town. It isn't very big. However, there are lots of things to see here. Hello, Mr. Duncan. I'm enjoying your live stream. When do you do your live stream in locations? Oh, I see. Well, I don't do them very often, especially at the moment, because of course we are still in winter. So winter is still here. However, the weather today isn't too bad. It's not raining, so that's good. It isn't too cold, so that's also good. So there are lots of positive things to say about today's live stream, hopefully. What time is it, Mr. Duncan? As you can see, it is now 2:15. It is coming up to 16 minutes past 2 o'clock on Thursday afternoon. It is the 5th of March. And this month has been a very dramatic one so far, not only here in the UK, but also across Europe and the world as well. Because we have the coronavirus going around, and there are more cases reported here in the UK, and that might be the reason why there are no people walking around today. Not many people. There's just me and that couple over there sitting on the bench. That's all there is here today. There's no one else. I have Much Wenlock all to myself. Hello, Mr. Duncan. I'm from Saudi Arabia. What do you think? I think you are from America. No, I'm not American. I am British. I am an Englishman. I'm talking to you now live from the birthplace of the English language, which happens to be English. This live stream quality seems low. Yes, because I'm using my mobile phone. So I'm not talking to you from my lovely studio with all my lovely technology. Today I am outside and I'm talking to you through my mobile phone. I wish that I could visit the UK. It would be very nice to get a chance, and I will visit Mr. Duncan's city and house. Thank you, Mohammed Gad. Nice to see you here today. A lot of people are joining me. What kind of coffee are you drinking, Mr. Duncan? This is Americano coffee. So it is coffee with milk. It is quite strong as well. And of course, it has lots and lots of sugar. What is the meaning of corona? Corona means crown. A crown that you wear on your head. And that's because the actual virus has lots of little shapes attached to it. And they look like crowns. So the reason why they call the coronavirus, or as they are calling it now, COVID-19, is because it looks like it has lots of crowns on it. I need to learn English. Please tell me how. Well, one of my best pieces of advice is to watch me on YouTube. I'm normally with you 3 times a week. I can't believe it. I do this 3 times a week. This is gorgeous. This is very nice tea. Can I just say, if you ever get a chance to come to Much Wenlock, I recommend this place. This place. That's where you should go to get your coffee, okay? Go there. They make very nice coffee, and they also make lovely cakes. So I have a cake and I have a cup of coffee from a place called the Wenlock Smoothie, just over there. It's a great place. You should try it. If you ever get a chance to come to Much Wenlock, I suggest you try the Wenlock Smoothie, one of the best places to get your coffee in Much Wenlock. Thank you very much to Sweetness. Hello, Sweetness. Nice to see you here today. As you can see just behind me, can you see just behind me, there is a telephone box. can I just tell you that no one ever uses this telephone box. No one. No one ever goes into this telephone box unless, of course, they want to stay warm or they want to have a wee-wee. Otherwise, there is no other reason why anyone would ever go into that telephone box. Because people don't use telephone boxes anymore because we have our mobile phones. Yes, we do. Hello, Theo. I have a very sweet tooth as well, and I've just made chocolate mousse. Theo Platty, thank you very much for telling me that. I have my lovely mint chocolate brownie here. Can you see it? There it is. Look at that. Oh, are you jealous? Yeah. What do they do? Do they have a Wii in the phone booth? I don't know. Maybe they do. There is only one time that we've ever used that phone box, and that's because one night Mr. Steve broke down in his car right here in Much Wenlock, and he had to use that telephone box to phone for assistance. So Mr. Steve has actually used that telephone box behind me. He's used it. This is a lovely cup of coffee. So in the past, Mr. Steve has used that telephone box once. However, I've never seen anyone else use that telephone box, ever. Unless, of course, they wanted to go to the toilet. Hello, Y Ming Lam. Hello to you. I haven't seen your videos for 2 years. Where have you been? And what have you been doing all that time? I can't believe it. Can I just say this is a magnificent cup of coffee. Thank you very much to the Wenlock Smoothie for your lovely, refreshing cup of coffee. Hello, Sirhi. Hello, Sirhi. Siri. Nice to see you here today. In my image, or in my mind, says Mogmog, the English telephone box is red. Well, yes, many years ago, all of the telephone boxes in the UK were red. But over the years, they have been updated and changed. So these are what the telephone boxes in the UK now look like. But if you go to London, you will see lots of red telephone boxes. However, across the UK, you will find that there are not many red telephone boxes anymore. Most of them look like this. And to be honest with you, not many people use telephone boxes anymore because we all have our lovely mobile phones. We can call our friend so easily and conveniently. Apparently, according to Chayan Pankori, coronavirus has now appeared in India. So I'm very sorry to hear that, but it would appear that there are cases, there are events or occurrences of coronavirus occurring all around the world now, including here in the UK. I think here in the UK, I think there are around 70 or 80, I think about 80 or 85 cases of coronavirus now here in the UK. So that's not deaths, that is just cases. So people who have coronavirus. So I think it's about 85 or 87 at the moment here in the UK, which doesn't sound many. However, they are trying to control the virus. They are trying to control it. Apparently there is only one case of coronavirus at the moment in India. So if you are watching in India at the moment, take care. And wherever you are watching, take care. Don't forget, wash your hands and always carry your hand sanitizer. So this is something I always have in my pocket to keep my hands nice and clean. But one of the most important pieces of advice is wash your hands Make sure you wash your hands. It's very, very pleasant here today, even though the sun has gone in now, unfortunately. I'm afraid the sun has gone in. Isn't that sad? I was looking forward to getting a nice suntan today. So I hope you are well, wherever you are watching. Where are you watching at the moment? Oh, hello. Hello to Cheyenne. Where can we buy the sanitizer? Well, at the moment, there is a shortage of hand sanitizer at the moment. So many shops have actually sold out. But fortunately, I've got mine and it's in my pocket and it will stay with me all the time. Hello to Siri. Hello, Siri. Where are you watching at the moment? Yes, this is Mr. Duncan live. This is not recorded. This is live from Much Wenlock. Don't forget to give me a like. If you like what you are watching, give me a like, a thumbs up. Beep, 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 beep. Hello, Marwa, who says, I am watching from the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. Hello to you. Pachu says, you must not shake hands. Yes, no handshaking. And of course, if you were watching on Sunday, I said that it would be a good idea to bow. So you can actually bow. Instead of shaking hands with someone, you can just bow instead, like they do in Japan. I like your live stream. Thank you, Tang Tree. I believe you are also watching in Vietnam. So many people are in Vietnam at the moment. Apparently, Grace Chin says there are 55 cases in Malaysia. Malaysia, a country that I visited many times in my life. I love Malaysia very much. Malaysia Balay, as they used to say. Say hello to M. Faizan Rahman. Hello to M. Faizan Rahman. Hello to you. A big hello from the United Kingdom. It's the UK on a very cloudy day. I am watching from Sicily, says Geo. Hello, Geo. Take care, because I know that Italy at the moment is the worst affected area in Europe as far as the coronavirus is concerned. So unfortunately at the moment, Italy has a lot of cases. Also, South Korea as well. So a big hello to my viewers in South Korea as well. I hope you are well today. Hello, Anna. Nice to see you here today. Natya is here. Hello from Russia. I have shown your video to my students and they love them very much. Thank you very much for your videos. Your live streams have raised my mood. Thank you very much. Well, I always try to cheer you up. Not only that, but I also try to teach you a little bit of English. As I said yesterday, because I was live yesterday from my studio, always try to learn something new every day, whatever it is, even if it's just one thing. Always try to learn something new every day. That's what I say. Are there any cases of coronavirus in the UK? Yes, there are around, I think there are around 85 or maybe 87, about 80 cases of coronavirus here in the UK. Hello to Iran. Oh, hello, Iran. Hamidreza Karimi. Hamidreza Karimi says, I am a big fan of you from Iran. Nice to see you here as well. So many people are watching at the moment. I can't believe it. I'm rather overwhelmed. In a few moments, we're going to talk about words and phrases connected to the public, because today I am out and about amongst the general population, or should I say the people of Much Wenlock. So that's where I am at the moment, standing in the square. And it's not too bad. At least it's not raining. If it was raining, I would be very disappointed, but it isn't. Here, Sweetness says, here we cannot find the face masks or the hand sanitizer. What about there, Mr. Duncan? Well, I haven't seen any people around here wearing their face masks, so I haven't seen anyone wearing face masks. However, at the moment it is impossible to buy hand sanitizer from anywhere. So at the moment there is a shortage here in Much Wenlock. There is a shortage of hand sanitizer. However, most people aren't bothering to wear masks. They are not bothering here in Shropshire. The problem is we're too busy worrying about all of the water, because we've had lots of flooding over the past few days. Lots of flooding has occurred. So most people are distracted by the flooding. They're not too worried about coronavirus at the moment, because they're too worried about their houses filling with water. Hello to... Can I just say hello to Trong? Can I say hello to Cheyenne? Also New Win, watching in Vietnam. I think a lot of people are now joining me from Vietnam. So it's great to see you here. Nice to see you here today. Wow, there are lots of people suddenly appearing behind me. Wow, can you see behind me there are people? We call people the public, because if you are outside, if you are out and about, it means you are amongst the public. So the public is the people, basically. And in a few moments I'm going to show you some words connected to public. Public. So at the moment I am standing in a public place. So this is a place where people can come and go, they can walk around and they can enjoy themselves, like I am at the moment with my cup of coffee. What is the maximum number that you've had on your live stream? I think maybe 300, 350 people maybe. I think so. Hello to Cheyenne. Yes, Nova. The COVID. Well, Nova means new. So Nova means new. And COVID is an abbreviation of coronavirus. And of course, 19 refers to the year when it started. So the coronavirus is nowadays known as the novel COVID-19, which basically means the new coronavirus from 2019. So that's what it actually means. I'm sure someone will correct me if I've got it wrong. But as far as I can tell, that's what it means. I like your teaching from Vietnam. Thank you very much. The Queen of the Jungle. Hello, Queen of the Jungle. Hello to the host. That's me. Hello. Please, can you visit me for more fun and good wishes? Oh, okay then. If you have something interesting to offer, we will go and have a look. One of the most effective things to prevent the virus is washing your hands. Yes, I agree. That is the advice that everyone is now giving to people. They are saying that you must wash your hands. So if you are in contact with other people, if you have been using something that other people have been touching, then it is a good idea, good advice to wash your hands whenever you can. Cheyenne asks, what time is it there? It is now coming up to 25 to 3. There it is. There is my watch. Can you see it? It is now coming up to 25 minutes to 3 on a Thursday afternoon here in the UK. It's Mr. Duncan live on YouTube from England, drinking coffee in the town square. Okay, that's enough. I'm going to throw my coffee in the bin because I've finished it. Just a moment. Okay, I finished my coffee and now I'm back with you. So today we're going to talk about words connected to being in the public. Public words. And right now I am standing in a public place. So let's have a look, shall we? Shall we have a look at some words and phrases connected to the public and being out in the public? Okay then. Here's our first word. I hope this works. If it doesn't work, then I'm going to look very silly. Public, so there it is. There is the word public. A public place. So when we say public, we mean a place where people gather, or a place where people are together, outside, or maybe also something concerning the population as well. So if something is concerning the population, or something is connected to people and the population, we often use the word public. Public. So I am at the moment standing outside in a public place. Another word now. Oh, yes. I wonder if you know where the word public comes from. The word public comes from Latin. Latin. So the word public originated in Latin and it means of the people. Of the people. So when we say public, we are talking about people. Of the people. The population. The population, the general population, or people that you meet when you are out and about. They are the public. And it comes from Latin. And it means of the people. I am in a public place right now. I am amongst people. People are all around me. We can also describe this area as open. So at the moment I am in an open space. I am in an open area. So when we say open, it means there is lots of space around me. Open. We are in an open space, an open place. It also means that anyone can walk here. So anyone can walk through this area. The area I'm in at the moment is an open space. It means that anyone can walk through here. There are no restrictions. If you want to walk through here, you can, because it's an open space. It really is. We can also say that I am in the open. So if you are outside, if you are among people, we can say that you are in the open. In the open. So if you are in the open, it means you are outside. You are in a place where there are no restrictions. You are in the open. If something is known to many people, so if many people know about something, we can also say that that information is out in the open. Something that many people are aware of is in the open. So there are two ways of using this. I am in the open, or if you find out something that is supposed to be secret, you can say that it is now out in the open. It is visible. People can see it. Hello to the Queen of the Jungle again. Queen of the Jungle is watching me right now. There are some people behind me having a lot of fun. Look, I am now visible to others. So I am visible to other people. other people can see me. I am visible. I can be seen. So because I'm standing here in an open place, it means I can be seen. I am visible to other people. So not only you watching on YouTube, you can see me, but also whilst I'm standing here as well, I am visible to others. Other people can see me. So visible means I've appeared. I can be seen. I am visible. And of course, there is the opposite as well. The opposite is invisible. If you are invisible, it means you cannot be seen. You are visible, you are invisible. And that word means you can't be seen. Hello to everyone. A golf match is also called an open. Yes, they often refer to golf matches. So when they are playing golf, they will often describe it as an open. I'm not sure why, because I'm not an expert on golf, to be honest. I don't know much about golf. I am not a golf expert. So as I mentioned earlier, I am now standing in a public place. Public place. I am standing in a public place, surrounded by people. We are all getting on with our lives. We are all walking around. Some people are at work. Some people are doing their shopping. Some people are just going out for a walk. And some people are standing around doing live streams to the world. Me. So I am now standing in a public place. When we say public place, we mean an area that people can stand and walk around. So I can stand here and I can walk around here because this is a public place. It is open to the public. A place that I can walk around without worrying. Here's another word. Oh, I like this word. Here's an interesting word. If I can get it out. I can't get it out. Don't you hate it when you can't get it out? Publicity. Yes, if you are involved in advertising, maybe you have to tell people about something special that is happening, you might have to make some publicity. So when we say publicity, it describes information that is given out to tell people about something. Maybe something connected to a famous person, or maybe an event that is happening. You need to have some publicity. Mr. Duncan, we think that you need lots of publicity for your English lessons, and then you will get millions and millions of viewers. Publicity. So if you work in advertising, we can say that you are involved in publicity. You tell people about things that are happening, things that are happening around you. You are working in publicity, or we could also say advertising as well. So quite often publicity is a way of letting people know how something is happening or when it will happen, or maybe you are trying to sell a new product as well. Publicity. Sword Devil. Hello, Sword Devil. How are you today? Sword Devil says, I feel so excited. Do you want to know how I feel? I feel cold. It is quite cold here today. When I arrived here, the sun was out, but now unfortunately the sun has disappeared, unfortunately. Maybe if you are in a public place, we might say that you expose or reveal yourself. So if you are standing in a public place, you are showing yourself. We can say that you expose or reveal yourself. So those words are kind of connected. You could connect these two words together. You are exposing, you are revealing, you are showing yourself. You might be standing in the street and lots of people are around you and they can see you. So you are showing yourself to other people. They can see you. They can see what you are doing. They can see what you look like. You are completely exposed. Oh, okay then. Here's another one. This one is very similar. Very similar. You can also show yourself as well. So if you are standing in a public place, we can say that you show yourself. You have revealed yourself. You can be seen. People can see you because now you are visible. You show yourself. Show yourself. People can see me because now I have revealed myself. Like here on the internet. So you might say that also I am showing myself to you on the internet. So there are lots of ways of using that word. You can show yourself. It means you are visible. Here's another way of describing what I just mentioned. You can be on show. So if you are on show, it means you are visible. So Mr. Duncan, you are on show today. We can see you on show. Visible. You can be seen. You are on show. To be on show. To be obvious. To be seen. Did I just feel rain? I thought I just felt rain then. I thought I felt some rain on my head. I hope not. Oh, here's another one. If people can see you, if you are a public figure, if you are famous, like me, you are in the public gaze. You are in the public gaze. So you can be seen. So when we say gaze, there it is. The word gaze means look or see. You gaze at something. Look. You are looking at something. You are in the public gaze. You can be seen by other people around you. A very interesting phrase there, I must say. Oh, here's another one. Now, this is one you might be familiar with. I think you will know this one very well. You might also be in the public eye. If you are a person who is often in the public eye, it means you are a person who might appear on television or in movies, or maybe in the newspapers, or perhaps on the internet. Perhaps you are a famous person who teaches English. You are in the public eye. You can be seen by many people, maybe in the area you live, or maybe the country in which you are resident, or maybe to everyone around the world. You are in the public eye. You are often talked about in public places. You are often talked about in the newspapers or on television, or maybe you are a famous film star or an internet teacher. I know one thing, I am getting very cold. How many more words do I have? Not many. Oh, here we go. I can also say that today I am amongst people. I am amongst people. So it means I am with people. there are people around me. So I am amongst people. Amongst. We can also say among as well. So you can say I am among people or I am amongst people. So quite often in British English we will say amongst English. Amongst. Is the expression in the limelight the same as in the public eye? Asks Jimmy. Yes, I suppose if you are in the limelight, it means a lot of people can see you. You are very visible. So maybe you are often on television, or maybe you are often in the newspapers. You are in the limelight. It means people can see you clearly. Normally we refer to famous people as being in the limelight. In the limelight. I like that expression very much. Here is one that I mentioned earlier, and I'm going to mention it again. Ooh, here it is. I am now out and about. If I am out and about, it means I am moving around. I'm in a public place. Maybe I am going from one place to another. I am out and about. And that's what I'm doing today. I am out and about in the town centre here in Much Wenlock, talking to you live, out and about. So if you go out for a walk, maybe you travel from one place to another, you are walking around the place in which you live, you can say that you are out and about. Out and about. Another one. Wow, there are so many words here. I can't believe it. My hands are starting to freeze. Oh, a public gathering. So this is the thing that people are not allowed to do in certain countries at the moment. So certain countries have stopped people from gathering together because of the coronavirus. So a public gathering is a group of people that are meeting together. So maybe a large group of people are standing in a square like this, or maybe they are protesting about something. A public gathering, a group of people who get together to watch something or to take part in something. A public gathering. Lots of people are getting together. Here's another one. We are talking about words connected to being in the public, because today I am in a public place, surrounded by people. You might also describe the people of a nation. So a people, or the people of a nation, can be described as public. The public. What do the public think? What do the public think? What is their opinion? So what is the public opinion? The people of a nation are often described as the public. The public. And there are many ways of describing that particular phrase as well. There are many ways of describing that. For example, you can say the general public. So when we talk about the general public, we are talking about people who live in that particular place, in that particular country. The generation of people that exist at this moment, the general public, or the population, the general public, the people who live in your country are often referred to as the general public, the general population, the people who live where you are, in your country. Oh, here's another one. If you are amongst people, we can say that you are in close contact. So maybe you know someone personally, or maybe you are surrounded by people, and maybe you are very near to those people. We can say that you are in close contact. You are near them. You are very close to them. You are in close contact. So if you get very close to other people, very near to them, you can say that you are in close contact. Close contact. Hello, if you've just joined me, my name is Mr. Duncan, and I'm live right now in the centre of the place I live, which is Much Wenlock in England. Hello to you. I hope you're having a good day, and I hope you are staying safe and healthy. We could also say near other people. So you are near other people. At the moment, they are saying that people should avoid too much contact. So, for example, when you meet a person in the street, maybe a friend or relative, you might shake their hand or give them a hug. But at the moment, we are being told not to have close contact with other people. I saw on the news last night that in Italy, they are now discouraging people from kissing. So quite often in Italy, when a person meets another person, they will kiss. They will kiss them on the cheek. So now they are discouraging people in Italy. They are telling them that kissing on the cheek is not a good idea if you are meeting someone, because it is one of the ways of transmitting the coronavirus. Physical contact, direct physical contact. A busy area like this. So there are more and more people now arriving here in Much Wenlock. So you can see now there are lots of people walking backwards and forwards, doing their shopping. So this quite often is a busy area. There are lots of people walking around, and also there is lots of traffic as well. So I am in a public place, and there are lots of people walking about, walking around, because quite often in a public place, if you are in a public place, you will see lots of people. Ah. Did you enjoy the sound of the crows flying over my head? Oh, here we go. A bustling high street. I like that word, the word bustling. When we say bustling, we mean busy. There is a lot of activity. So maybe if you go to the centre of London, you might describe the centre of London as a bustling place. So when we say bustling, there it is, the word bustling. Bustling means busy, very active, very chaotic. There are lots of people moving around all over the place. So you might say a bustling high street. Bustling. Maybe that's a word you've never heard before. Bustling. If it is bustling, it is busy. There is a lot going on. And I will explain once again the word bustle. Here it is. Bustle. Active and busy. If you are active and busy, if you are doing lots of things, we can say that you are bustling. Bustle. Bustle. There it is. Quite often we will also talk about the hustle and bustle. So hustle and bustle just means activity. Oh, I was in the high street today and it was so busy. There was so much hustle and bustle. It's a great word. So the word bustle means active and busy. Active and busy. Wow, so many words. I can't believe how many words I've shown you today. I will be going soon. Right now, here in the town centre, here in the square, it is very peaceful and quiet. There isn't much going on here at the moment. So you might say that Much Wenlock Town Centre is peaceful and quiet. Peaceful and quiet. It's 3 o'clock. Look. It's 3 o'clock, everyone. Did you hear the church clock? So here in Much Wenlock at the moment, there aren't many people around. It is quite peaceful and quiet here at the moment. Except for my voice. You could hear my voice chattering away. And we have just a few more words to show you before I go. So here we go. Here's another one. We can say public figure. A public figure. When we say public figure, we are talking about a person who is well known in the general public. So maybe a famous person. We can describe a famous person as a public figure. For example, I am a public figure because lots of people know me. Because I show myself to other people, I am known by many people. I could be described as a public figure because many people know me. You can also say public outrage. Public outrage. When people become angry about something. So if a lot of people become very angry about something, we can say that there is public outrage. There is a lot of public outrage at the moment because Mr. Duncan said something very rude on YouTube. There is a lot of public outrage. Of course, a lot of people at the moment are talking about coronavirus. It is on the news at the moment. Many countries are now finding that people are infected with the coronavirus. So there might be, in some places, there might be public panic. And this is something I looked at yesterday. I talked about words and phrases connected with panic yesterday. Public panic. You might also have another word. Here's an interesting word. Public shame. So if you've done something wrong, if you've done something bad, a lot of people might disagree with the thing you've done. So you might have a lot of public shame or even public humiliation as well. Public humiliation. So lots of people are criticizing you because you've done something wrong. You will suffer public humiliation. Public humiliation. Public shame. And of course, at the moment, a lot of people are worried about the coronavirus. And in some places, there is public panic. People are panicking. If you want to find out more words and more phrases connected to panic, you can watch my live stream that I did yesterday. And it is available on my YouTube channel. Okay, I will be going back home soon because I think it might start raining in a few minutes. So I have to go back home. I have to walk. So I actually walked here to do my live stream. And then after this, I have to walk all the way back home. Don't you feel sorry for me? Rosa says, Mr. Duncan is smart and very creative. I thought this live was only a view of the town, but it is much more. It is an appropriate lesson. Thank you. Thank you very much for that. And don't forget, if you like this, please give me a thumbs up. Give me a big thumb. Like that. I am going in a moment. I've been here for 1 hour. So I think that is long enough. What do you think? So I will be going in a moment because I have to walk all the way back home. I hope you've enjoyed this live stream. Something different, talking about words and phrases connected to the public, being out and about amongst other people. So I'm going in a moment. I hope you've enjoyed this. Thank you, Marina. Thank you, Sweetness. I hope this has been a useful lesson. And of course, I will be back tomorrow. So I will be back with you tomorrow from 2 p.m. UK time. I will be back in my nice warm studio tomorrow. So don't forget, I will be with you tomorrow as well in the studio, nice and warm and comfortable from 2 p.m. UK time tomorrow. Okay. I am going back home now. I have to walk all the way back home, which will take about half an hour. So from here to my house on foot, it takes about half an hour. See you tomorrow, Sweetness. See you, Grace. Matt, thank you very much. This is Mr. Duncan in the hustle and bustle of Much Wenlock, trying his best to stay warm and healthy, saying thanks a lot for watching me today. I hope you've enjoyed this live stream, something very unusual, something different. So I hope you've enjoyed this, and I hope you will join me again tomorrow. If you like this, don't forget to give me a nice thumbs up. Give me a lovely like. Okay? Okay. And of course, until the next time we meet here on YouTube, which will be tomorrow, 2 p.m. UK time. You know what's coming next. Yes, you do. I have to walk back home because it's getting cold. Thank you, Anna. Thank you, Serena. I will have some lovely exercise as I walk back to my house. And of course, you know what's coming next. Yes, you do. Ta-ta for now. Thank you very much for joining me today. I will be back with you tomorrow at 2 p.m. UK time.